Hi friends, it's Tuesday, June 4th. Our Board of Supervisors meeting just ended. We started at 9 and ended at 12:30. Supervisor Scott was not in attendance, but the other four of us were there. We started with a call to the audience. We had about 20 people at the call. We had several significant votes, and the first one we talked about was Humane Borders. It's a request for $30,000 to put water in the desert to ensure that people are not dying because they are thirsty. And so that item passed 3-1 with Supervisor Christie voting no. We looked at early voting sites and approved 18 total sites. 17 of those are full early voting sites, and that item passed 4-0. Tucson Clean and Beautiful. There was an increase requested from 40,000 to 60,000. That item passed 4-0. They've done 226 cleanups. Thank you, Tucson Clean and Beautiful, for helping our tributaries and washes stay clean. And D5 was happy to participate in 2 of those, and we'd love to do more collaboration. We had an item on extreme heat. This is administrative regulation, so it's not something that the board voted on, but it is something that we looked at as far as looking at flexible start and end times, ensuring that there are cooling centers, places for people to cool off, and there were some infographics that were shared. One of them that stood out to me was within 10 to 15 minutes, our bodies can get up to 106 degrees while we're out in the sun. That is a very short period of time. So considering that most of us don't drink enough water and make sure that our electrolytes are balanced, and many of us, even if we're Tucson natives, are not used to being out in this kind of heat, please be careful. And so there's going to be a campaign rolling out to remind everybody, to please stay safe during these really hot months. And it's coming this week. We're supposed to have projected to have 100-degree days all week. So the Office of the Auditor General from the state of Arizona came to review our audit with the board. The 2023 audit was clean except for 2 findings that are holdovers from fiscal year 21. Both of those are items that we're hoping this new ERP system, once we transition to that on July 1, will rectify these issues, and the Auditor General committed to, once they have that information, they can revise our findings. So that would be great. And then legal asylum seekers. Thus far, Pima County has brought in $98 million since 2019 to support legal asylum seekers in Pima County in that process in order to get people to their final destination. Just as a reminder, the average time in Tucson is anywhere between 24 to 72 hours at the high end. And what we're really trying to do is facilitate transport to wherever the final destination is, because Arizona is not the final destination for 99% of the people coming in to our area. Currently, we have funding that's projected to go through December of 2024. The next request for funding, this is a request for proposals, is due June 13th. And so our county administrator was recommending that we not put in a request and we sort of transition away from providing these services. But the argument that 3 of us made is still resonates, which is, if we don't, then who? Nobody is positioned right now to put in a proposal in 9 days to be able to have a competitive enough grant to receive funding. Ideally, if it wasn't us, it would be the state of Arizona, but we heard very clearly from the state that they're only putting in a proposal for Maricopa and for Yuma, which would leave Pima County, Cochise County, and Santa Cruz County out of any of those coordinated proposals. And so we're hoping that transition is going to be able to happen. But in the meantime, what do we do? Because if Pima County does not receive funding and the Border Patrol starts to release people, and the average number of people coming, and that will obviously change due to Biden's executive order that was just signed today. But right now, to date, it's about anywhere between 700 and 1,100 people per day. And if that amount of people were released right here downtown near I-10 and the frontage road at the bus stop, at the bus station, that would have an impact on Pima County and the city of Tucson. And neither one of us, either the city or the county, have the budget capacity to absorb what that would look like and what creating a new system would look like. And so until that is resolved, I think Pima County should go ahead and put in, and that item passed 3-1 with Supervisor Christie voting no to direct our county administrator to put in. She was prepared to do that, and then heard that the state was going to be putting in the proposal, and there was some miscommunication there. And so what we're going to encourage is the governor's office to work directly with our county administrator, not work through the Board of Supervisors, because we, as an individual board member, I should not have any more information than our county administrator and staff does. They're the ones that are implementing the program, putting together the proposal, so they should have all of the information available. With that, we are going to go ahead and put in a proposal, and then if we are awarded a proposal, we'll have an opportunity as a board to accept or not accept those funds. The mobile medical unit, where the health department is buying a new mobile medical unit. We're really excited about that. Right now we have 4, and so this new purchase will replace one of those, and that item passed 4-0, a unanimous vote. So we have a couple of announcements. Rose Neighborhood Cleanup is this Saturday, June 8th at 8 a.m. D5 will be joining the Rose Neighborhood Association at the Rodeo Wash Greenway behind CE Rose K8. Join us if you would like to help clean up our community. Juneteenth, the 2024 Juneteenth Festival kicks off this weekend, June 9th at 1 p.m. The Juneteenth Mass Choir and Gospel Jubilee will perform at Pima Community College West Campus on June 15th at 4 p.m. and the 54th Annual Juneteenth Festival will be taking place at Keno Sports Complex. Games, food trucks, vendors, and more. Please check out www.tucsonjune19.org. It's Tucson, TUCSON JUNE19.org for more information and for the full lineup of events. And we will be attending both of these events, so I hope to see you there. And I'm really proud of Pima County to be as being one of the sponsors of Juneteenth Festival. It's also Pride Month, and so this month we celebrate LGBTQAI plus Americans who have strengthened our community and recognize those who continue to work towards achieving equal rights for all. Save the date for Tucson's Pride Month celebrations and parade in September. More info can be found at www.tucsonpride.org. And because we won't be having a meeting until after Father's Day, I want to wish an early happy Father's Day to all of those dads out there, those of you who are stepping in to support young people when perhaps their dads are not available, those tatas and tios and everybody that helps support. And I want to say happy Father's Day to my dad and also to my husband Sod. Both of them are great dads, and we're lucky to have you. June 18th is our next meeting. I want to thank you for keeping up with Pima County politics. Stay safe, my friends.